Can somebody please tell me where June went? Because I can't believe it's already July and it's time for July favorites. I am so pumped about July. I love it. That's when it really finally starts getting warm here. And to top it all off, July is Daryl month on my Walking Dead calendar. Yes, I love Walking Dead. I love Daryl. If Daryl dies, we riot. If you guys know Walking Dead, I'm sure you know that saying. So without further ado, this is going to be my June favorites because it's July. Yes, June favorites. So here we go. I also have one unfavorite that I will get to at the end. So I'm just going to jump right in. My first favorite is the I Love Raspberry and Blackberry body wash. I saw this at Rite Aid and I smelled it, and it smells, oh, it smells like heaven is what it smells like. And I haven't had it all that long, and I mean there's not much left. I need to get more. I'll probably get more today when I go out. It's from the brand I Love, I guess is the brand, and they have like I love coconut, I love raspberry and raspberry and blackberry. They have, I don't know, they've got a bunch of them, but I smelled this and I was like, yes, yes, it's such a good summer scent. It's nice and fruity. And I loved it so much that I went back and I bought the body butter, which smells just as amazing. I actually haven't had it very long, but it's such a nice, thick consistency. My only gripe about it is it does take a little while to soak in, but I think that that's mainly just because it's so thick. But it is super, super nourishing and super moisturizing, and it leaves you smelling really good. And then because I also loved it so much, I bought the body spray too. It smells like raspberries and blackberries, but it smells like a candy, and I can't put my finger on it. If any of you have smelled this or tried this, tell me what it is that it smells like, because I swear to God it smells like a candy, and it is so friggin' yummy, and it's cheap. Like, I think this was like $6, and the body butter I want to say was like $8, like $7.99 maybe, and the body wash was probably like $6 or $7 too, so really, really decently priced. I mean, it's from the drugstore, but oh, this is like my summer scent now, without a doubt. I love it. So my next favorite is something that I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to like. I went to Sephora a while back and I got a little sampler of mascaras, and you try them all, and whichever one you like the best, you bring back like a little voucher and you get it for free. I think I talked about this in another video. And one of the mascaras that came in it was Bare Minerals Lash Domination. And I love Bare Minerals, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I put off using it. This was the last one in the box. And I feel like I put off using it because I think of Bare Minerals more as like foundation. Like, I love their foundation. I love their new liquid foundation. I adore it. I used their mineral foundation for a really long time. But I got this and I was just like, I don't think of Bare Minerals and think mascara, you know? So I put off using it. This was the last one I used, and oh my goodness, this stuff is awesome. It's like bam lashes. Like, it's great. The only gripe that I have about it, and it's a tiny gripe, is that it's not waterproof. And they may have a waterproof option. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it yet. This one is not waterproof. However, I do have the Anastasia like waterproofing mascara. It's just like a clear gel that you put over your mascara and it waterproofs it. So I've just been using that over it. But this stuff is great. Like, I love the brush. It's got this nifty little like spirally brush. Like, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, I totally did not expect to like it. I honestly put off using it. Like, it was literally down to the last one in the pack. Well, I guess I should use it now. And I'm so glad I did because it's so good. It's really black. The color is actually intense black, but it's just, it's good stuff. It's really, really good stuff. Love it. My next favorite is the Philosophy Total Matteness Pore Minimizing Mattifying Cleanser and Mask. I do not use this as a cleanser, I only use it as a mask. I have used it as a cleanser before, but I felt like it dried me out a little bit. But over the summer is mainly when I use this, when it starts to get hot and like you get sweaty and ugh. So I actually forgot I had this. And I was digging through, I was like trying to reorganize my makeup and my skincare and all that. And I found this and I was like, I still have one of these. Perfect timing. It was literally like end of May, beginning of June that I found it. And I have used it once a week since. That's all you're supposed to use it for, as a mask, right? Yeah, so apply to slightly damp face, massage for 30 to 60 seconds, rinse thoroughly, use morning and evening, or to use as a weekly mask, which is what I do. Apply to a clean, dry face, leave on for 3 to 5 minutes, rinse off completely. And it's like a clay mask. And if I can get it open, you can see a little bit of it here. And it actually, I think it exfoliates. It doesn't say anything about it really being an exfoliator, but there is some grit to it. It's not anything intense. It's not, like if you've ever tried the Philosophy Micro Delivery Exfoliating Wash or whatever its actual name is, it's not like that intense. Not that that's intense. That's actually pretty gentle, but like it's got a texture to it, and it's just, oh, it's so good. It minimizes shine, which I am all about during the summer because it gets hot and you get sweaty and it's just bleh. So this stuff, good stuff. If you want a good matte cleanser, I highly recommend it. This was the first thing that I ever bought from Philosophy and I was hooked. I now use their Purity face wash. I use their Micro Delivery face wash. I have some of their Purity cleansing wipes, which are alright. Yeah, really, really good. And I use a lot of their moisturizers too. So the next thing, staying on kind of the matte trend, is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. I haven't used a primer in a really long time. I guess I don't know if I just hadn't really found one that I liked. A lot of them that I had tried broke me out, so I kind of steered away from them for a while, and I was in CVS maybe, and I saw this, and something was just like, hey, give it a shot, because it's matte, and I like that. I like the whole like matte skin look. I'll accentuate like with like a little bit of highlighter sometimes, but like I like my skin to be nice and matte because I don't like to look oily. Ooh. Good job. So I saw this. It was like, I want to say like $5, something like that. So to be honest, I did not have high hopes for it. It says that you can use it alone, under, or over makeup. I can understand alone. There's no color to it. It's clear. Under makeup, I can understand. Over makeup, I'm not really sure how that would work because the consistency is, I don't want to say it feels like glue, but it kind of does. And it actually kind of looks like it too. But it's kind of thick. And when you like rub it in, I feel like if you put on your makeup and then you put this over it, I feel like you're going to like destroy your foundation. So I personally would not put it over makeup, but under, it's been great. I love it. It keeps me looking matte all day. Good stuff. And cheap, which I like. So my next favorite is the Revlon Colorstay Moisture Stain. I have two of these. This one is number 15, Barcelona Nights. This is my favorite one. I'm wearing it today. I think that this is a relatively new product from Revlon. I was like at Ulta or something one day and I was just cruising the Revlon aisle and I saw it. I'm like, I don't think I've seen that before. So I'm assuming it's new. I could be crazy. I like that it does stain your lips. I have noticed with the lighter color that I have, doesn't stain quite as well, but this color does stain very nicely. But it also is moisturizing. So you know how with a lot of stains, like throughout the day, you'll get like on the inside of your lip, you'll get like that dry, flaky feeling. I don't get that with this. And on top of that, the other thing that I really like about it is it's glossy, but it's not gooey and goopy, and it's not sticky. like my hair doesn't get caught in it. So it does stay on really well. I have noticed, like before it dries down, if you take a sip of like your drink or whatever, you may get like a little bit rub off on like the neck of your bottle or whatever. But it doesn't stay like that. Like it doesn't keep doing that. And once it dries, you won't see it, but you'll still see the color on your lips, which I really like. So this is good stuff. Everybody is going to be talking about that stuff. Okay, so my next favorites are nail products. Now this is the L'Oreal, there's no fancy name. Okay, it's the L'Oreal Paris Nail Color. Fancy. And this is the color Jet Set to Paris. That was my phone. I friggin' love this color. I'm wearing it today. And it is just, I don't even know if you could see that. I'm wearing it today. And it's beautiful. Every time I wear this, I get compliments on it. Without fail. Like, I've worn this probably 3 or 4 times. I'm trying to see how much is left in it because I'm probably going to need to get more. I've worn this probably 3 or 4 times. And everywhere I go, I get compliments on it. I was at the bank one day and this woman was like, I love your nail polish. I'm like, thanks. The grocery store, I was at a convenience store. I think I was at Ulta one day. Maybe it was Sephora. It was Sephora because I always feel awkward because I know that like Sephora's Formula X nail polish is really, really good and I don't deny that at all. But the girl was like, oh, is that one of our colors? I'm like, no, it's drugstore, I'm sorry. L'Oreal is kind of pricey for drugstore, but this color I love. And it's so funny because I am not usually a person who goes for like blue polishes. I don't know why. I've always been like reds, pinks, some purple. I don't typically go outside of that. I'll wear black. I don't typically go outside of that. So to see this color and just be so drawn to it, I was just like, yes. And I'm so happy I did because I love it. I wear it so much. I've worn it so much this month. I've worn it almost the entire month, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love it. And I know it's not a very like summery color. I don't care. I'm not one of those people who's like fussy about like, oh, I have to wear a summer color. If I like the color and I want to wear it, I'll wear it. I don't care. And then the next product that goes along with the nail polish is the Orly Bonder. Now this is a rubberized base coat. This stuff will make your manicure last so long. Like, alright, let's do a close-up. This has been on my nails for this is day 5. And there is like no chipping. Like, it's good stuff. I got it at Ulta. I don't know where else you can get it. I want to say it's like $8.99, something like that, $10 maybe. I actually saw a long time ago Miss Glamorazzi was talking about this, and she was saying how it made her manicure last really well. And I instantly went out and bought it. Like the next time I was at Ulta, I was like, I have to find that stuff. And it's so good, and it dries really fast, so you don't have to like do the base coat and then wait a few minutes to put on your nail polish. I just put this on, and pretty much by the time I finish, I always start with this hand, I don't know why. Pretty much by the time I finish this hand with the base coat, this hand is ready for the polish, so it dries pretty quick. Yeah, really good stuff. And then my last favorite for the month, I am actually reverting back to a really old favorite, and it is the original Urban Decay Naked Palette. What do I say about this? I can't even open it. What can I say about this beauty? I mean, really. Come on. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. I was going through and organizing my makeup the day that I had found that Philosophy cleanser, and I found this, and it was like shoved in the bottom of the drawer that I kept my eyeshadow in. And I was like, which, mind you, I have a drawer for like face stuff, like foundations, blushes, bronzer, primers, things like that. And then I have an entire drawer dedicated to eyeshadows because I have a problem with eyeshadow palettes and singles and anything to do with eyeshadow. But I was going through my makeup. Anyways, way off topic. I was going through my makeup and reorganizing and whatnot, and I found this. And I hadn't used it in a while because it had gotten pushed to the bottom of the drawer between all of the other palettes that I had bought and just all the general rummaging through of my stuff. And I was like, I haven't used this guy in a while. Let me give him a shot. So the next day I used it and remembered exactly why I loved it in the first place. Now the colors that I use the most often are, let's see, I should probably get up close. The colors that I use most often are Sin, which is this like pale pink. I use that all over the lid. And then I use Toasted on like the outer corners. And then I use, what is this? Hustle on the crease. And then I put Virgin like up on my brow bone and like inner corners. And I've also been like just lining like the bottom like outer corner of my lash with Toasted just to give a little bit more definition. But oh my god, why did I ever stop using this? Like, oh, so good. I always go back to these things. I always go back to the Urban Decay Naked palettes. I have all three of them. I have the Basics palette. I plan on getting the Flush palette hopefully today. Last time I went to Ulta, it was sold out. I might go to Sephora today. But like, they never disappoint me. Every time I go back to them, I always remember why I loved them in the first place. So yeah, very, very happy to rediscover, I guess, for lack of a better term, this product. Like, so good. So I don't have a lot of time to spend on my hair. I don't have the patience for it. I don't have the desire to do it. So I was using the Redken, I think it's called the Curl Extender. It's in the little blue bottle. And it's kind of pricey. And I was on budget. And I also didn't want to make a second stop. So I was at Walmart and I picked up the Not Your Mother's Kinky Moves Curl Defining Hair Cream. I wanted this to be good. I really, really wanted this to be good because I like their like leave-in styling cream, like the smoothing cream, and then their Naughty But Nice, the detangler. I really like that too. So I was like, you know what? I like that stuff. Let me try this. I hate it. I friggin' hate it. First of all, the smell. Oh. There are going to be people who like this smell. There will be. I know there will. It's grapeseed and jasmine. I don't know. That it's too strong. It's way too strong for me to be putting on my hair. I don't want any part of it. On top of that, it's very like, it leaves my hair stiff, which I hate. And it like almost feels like glue in your hair. And after your hair, like after your hair starts to dry and after your hair is dry, you can't even like run your fingers through your hair. Like with the Redken stuff, I can still run my fingers through my hair. It still feels soft. So yeah, not a fan of this. I'm gonna have to give it to somebody. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to give it to somebody because it's just bad. But that's not, oh. No. No. Bad. Ugh. Alright guys, so that is it. Thank you so much for watching my favorites video. I know it's a little bit late. I just moved, sort of. Long story. I'll get into that later. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching my favorites video, and I'm going to try and start doing these monthly. And if you want to find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, I'm on all of them. I'll put the links down below in the description box. If you want to refresher on what any of these products are called, I will put those in the description as well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful summer, and I hope it's warm wherever you are, and I hope you're enjoying it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Alright, let's do this. Wow. Yeah, okay. I can't talk. I'm out of practice. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. So, okay. And then my last favorite. Remember why I like them so much. There's like fuzz on this thing. And it minimizes shine, which I am all about during the winter. Wow. I'm not all there today. Nope. No. Bye. I just hit myself in the face. That was awesome.